Right now, I'd like to introduce our two opponents for our first match of the event. First up, hailing from Kuwait, let's put our hands together for OMAR Alshaheen. And his opponent, currently one of the players making streaks in many events, just came in second in a major event after winning it last year. Let's put our hands together for, from the Philippines, Mr. CARLO Biado. Gentlemen, have a great match. You may lag for break.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grand final of the World Pool Series, the Predator Qs. So CARLO wins a lag. It's alternate break, race to 11. We've got a bit fortunate there not to scratch. It's a race to 11, 10 ball, alternate break, and CARLO's come up dry here. And OMAR Alshaheen has been spending quite a lot of time in America the last 2 or 3 years, especially the last 12 months. He seems to be in America a lot. Yeah. And is that a plan for you also? You start spending more time in America?
No, it's my first time here.
No. Your first time,
yeah.
But in the future you're going to start spending more time?
Yeah, sure. I will be here for a couple of events, Derby City now after this one, and US Open this year in April. Yeah,
there's seems to be quite a bit more happening in America than before. Obviously, like you say, you got the Derby City Classic, which is about 10 days.
Yeah.
And that's like a festival of pool. You got all different disciplines. It's a really hardcore tournament. And then, like you say, probably the biggest tournament of this year will be the US Open 9-ball Championships in Las Vegas.
April.
That's going to be a massive tournament. That's run by Matchroom Multisport. So OMAR played a nice first shot there, controlled the 1 ball really well. So the tricky shot in this rack is probably this 1 ball to the 2 ball's not easy, and also the 3 ball to the 4 ball. So he has quite a lot of traffic to avoid, and he's got to go up and down with a cue ball at least 2 times in this run out. It looks like he was lining up there as if he's going to try and draw this ball and come off the top rail, side rail, and then the other side rail. But I think on this table, I don't think you can do that with a spin.
It's too much slides and spin.
Yeah, I think it'd be best taking a little bit of a risk, hitting the 1 ball really thin with a touch of right English, and just let it float down to the bottom of the table. Because even if he kisses the 9 or the 10 or the 10, he still probably got a decent chance of having a shot on the 2. Yeah. It's not an easy shot, this. He's also looking at inside spin. So he'd have to hit this really thin with loads of left English, like sort of low on the cue ball, but hitting it easy, you know what I mean? If you hit it too hard, it's just going to top spin off the top rail.
Yeah, maybe it could also come concussions like that.
Yeah. I think he's playing it with a lot of insides. That time he's going to try and hit it as thin as he can and go 2 rails. Oh, he's played that really well.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very nice.
No shot.
Yeah, you got perfect there. So this is a key shot, really, getting really good position on the 3 ball. If he gets good position on the 3 ball, get good shape to the 4, then he's pretty routine from there. Fedor Ghost, welcome to the stream. You should be here playing, really. A player of your ability should be in these tournaments.
He must be in shape on this 3. Will come maybe 2 cushions.
Yeah, he's taking his time a little bit.
Yeah,
He usually plays a lot quicker than this,
Yeah.
so he's making sure. Maybe a little bit nervous, obviously, with it being the first game. Probably got a lot of respect for Carlo also. Omar's very respectful of his opponents, whoever he's playing, which is a good thing. But it's important to not be too respectful, and he's one of them guys. He's not frightened to play the top players, so he's definitely, even though he's the underdog in this match, he can definitely win.
Yeah, he have a good spirit. He's a good man. Even a good player.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think in the Middle East, he's definitely in the top 2 or 3 players, I would think.
Yeah, exactly. He is. He's
All the guys I've played in the Middle East, I'd probably...
One of the best. He's one of the best.
I'll put him out. Yeah, there was only about 10. Yeah, I think, like you say, I think he's definitely top 2 or 3 player in Kuwait. Even, in the Middle East, even if he's not the best, you know what I mean? Obviously, there'd be other players like yourself and Waleed, Youssef, really good player.
Yeah.
Probably more good players, but I don't really know because I haven't been on the scene so much the last 2 years.
Yeah,
so
actually, there is a lot of players.
They're improving all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first went to Qatar, maybe 10 years ago, I mean, the level was pretty poor, really.
Yeah.
But the Middle East gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And I think another 2 or 3 years, you might get a world champion.
Sure, why not? They have good players there.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's massively overdrawn this ball.
Yeah.
And he's snooking himself. I mean, he's overdrawn that by a good 6 feet. He wanted to be just to the just near the side pocket, really, to the left side pocket, and maybe a bit of adrenaline, very quick table.
Yeah.
But that was careless, very careless. And he's just pointed where his cue was, because he could have just made that and left the 6 in the side pocket. So he's obviously a very bad misjudgment of speed there.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Well, it's a call shot game, so
he used to play on the table. Maybe it's, I don't know.
He's looking at making the 10 ball past the 8, but I mean, the 8 ball's obviously covering some part of the pocket.
Yeah.
But to be honest, he don't have a lot of options. It's not easy to get safe, so he's called it. I'm guessing he's called the 10 ball into the top right hand pocket, right where is he? Where is line? Oh, this is wow! Look at this shot! Wow, what a shot!
Wow, nice.
The best billiard table in the industry, in my opinion. They keep raising the bar, improving the table, and it looks beautiful, and they play beautiful. And we've got Simone's cloth, the best cloth in the business. Aramith billiard balls, without doubt, the best pull balls in the world. We've got Tiger Products, based in California. Great supporters of pool. We've got Poison Billiards, Kamui brand. Digest Billiards, Steinway Billiards, our host here. Outsville, the official rack, what you see on the table, that's our rack for the tournament. Q-Score, who do all the live scores and the live brackets. You can check all the live scores out on there. And we're sanctioned by the WPA, so this is a world ranking tournament, so it's a major tournament. We're a world-class field. We've got 50 players. And out of the 50 players, you've got to say there's at least 30 players what could win this tournament.
Yeah.
A lot of monsters.
Yeah.
And you're going to see that in the second round.
Exactly.
When these 16 players join the top 16, the matchups are going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, last 16 will be tough there. Yeah. Yes, Eli. Yeah, my match is live, but on pay-per-view. Next up of this match. Yeah.
This match is free, and then you can go to the World Pool Series website, worldpoolseries.com, and you can purchase a stream. It's like $8.95 per day.
Yeah.
And you're guaranteed 5 sessions a day. Obviously, they're all going to be great matchups. Or you can purchase for the week, which is for 4 days. It's I believe it's $24.95.
$24.95. Yeah.
Big Hal might be able to
for access
to
for all days. It's an access.
Yeah, that's to access for all 4 days.
Yeah, $24.95 for the whole event. Absolutely comes out to like $6 and change. It's well worth it. The world champions are in town, folks.
Well, yeah, Jack, it would be nice to be free, but unfortunately we don't have the financial support what's needed to be able to do free. So we try and put the best production together as possible, and we have to pay staff and a lot of admin fees, and so unfortunately that's where we are at the moment regards pay-per-view. Otherwise, obviously, if we could do it, we would love to have it free. $8 is what, like buying a burger. I mean, you go to a football game, whatever. I mean, it's going to cost you $100 for the day out. So I mean, to watch world class pool, $8 a day, I don't think it's too bad.
Come on, guys. World class pool players.
You're watching it live. There's nothing. It's live, and you're watching. You're watching great matchups, great drama. But you can come to the venue and it's free admission to come and watch. You can meet the players in live, get their autograph, you can talk to them. They're all very approachable. All good guys, most of them anyway. I mean, most players, they're all really approachable and easygoing. And if you're lucky, you might even get a game with some of them. Because they're always on the outside tables practicing. If you go up to the guys and ask them for the game, I know that a lot of the players will be happily to
accept this,
to give you a game. If you go to the Q score, you can follow the live scores and the brackets. Just type in World Pool Series and you should be able to locate it from there. Or if you go on the worldpoolseries.com website, there'll be a link also to the live scores.
Nice.
It's called that. So that's another great shot. But Mohammed, what's really surprising me is that he's playing really slow. Is this like something new? Or?
Yeah, it's something new on Omar. Omar used to play more speed, you know.
So what's the reason for the change? He's been doing this recently, or
maybe it's a new technique. New style, something, I guess.
But it's important not to get too slow.
Because
you start losing your natural ability and your natural rhythm. Because I thought before he played at a perfect speed, a perfect rhythm. So maybe after this match I can ask him why. What's the reason for really slowing his game down? It also looks like he's changed his stroke a little bit.
I told you. His style is different now.
So when did he decide to do all this?
I saw him maybe 3 months ago in Dubai. He was quite slow, you know.
I remember playing him at the World 9-Ball Championships. He was flying around the table. OMAR Alshaheen is from Kuwait. One of the top players from the Middle East.
Yes, he is.
He's done well in some really big tournaments in the past. I know he's played in the World Pool Masters. I think he finished in the final 8 there one time. He's had a good run at the World 9-Ball Championships. I think maybe once or twice he's finished in the top 16. He's had some good tournaments in America. He's probably won a few tournaments in America. Not majors, but good tournaments, you know.
Lately he has Texas Open lately.
He's probably beat every player in the world at some point. I know he's a very dangerous player.
Not easy to beat.
I'm not too sure what he's trying to do there. I don't know if he was trying to move the 6, which I don't think he needed to, because it looked before he bumped them balls, it looked like it was a combination. And now he's completely out of position. But he can just make this, and then he might be able to play the 6-7 combination. But he's left himself a tough shot here, and these pockets are not generous. These are
too tight.
I think they're about
4.15.
They're not 4 1/4, and they're not 4 inch. Because the first tournament they were 4.25, but with a slide and the cut of the pockets, they played a bit too generous. And then the next time it went to 4 inch, and there was a bit too tight for the players. So this time I think we found the right balance. All the players are saying that the pockets are really good. They're not too big and not too small. Just the right size, especially for rotation games. Because in 9-ball and 10-ball, you do have to move the cue ball around a lot more. You do have to power the balls in. So if you make the table too tight, then takes a lot of skill out of the game. Because
Exactly,
players
sure,
start become
sure.
scared to shoot the balls hard and use 2 or 3 rails. So he's going to call the 7 ball here. He's going to play the 6 and carom the 7 into the top left. You don't want to hit this hard though. I think you just play with follow with a touch of left, and try and get the 6 ball to go in towards the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah,
Right?
I will not try this on those corners, you know. I will
Yeah, I
not
think he's
try
going to play
this.
this quite slow.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's nice.
For me, hit it maybe a touch too hard. I would have liked that 6 ball closer to the pocket, but it's okay. He's got a good shot. He's like where he's pointing his cue now is where he's going to have to come across with a cue ball for the 8.
Yeah, table square slightly, you know, slightly. It's
Well, I think with this shot, you don't even need to play any English on the cue ball. You just
Yeah.
need to put a good stroke on it, and it should float across nicely. And you're going to be the next match on this TV table. You're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I will be playing Mike DeShane after
Yeah,
this.
Mike DeChange. That should be a great matchup.
Yeah,
I've seen you play a little bit. It looks like you've got really good fundamentals.
yeah.
I'm guessing you have a bit of a snooker background.
No,
No?
not really. I like snooker, but I don't play snooker.
Well, that just barely went in, where most tables that would have gone in very easily. And on the first day, I mean, maybe tomorrow that ball might have stayed up. Once it's been played a little bit more.
Yeah. Play a bit more on the clock.
Have you played Mike DeShane before?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I think the biggest key is just focus on your own game, and it looks like you've got the fundamentals to compete against the top players. So just go get your break going and try and enjoy the match.
I surely will.
That's a nice shot. That was a
Good
nice shot.
Yeah, good shot.
He's sort of put Carlo in a bit of a coma here. These first 2 racks, Carlo's not really. He hasn't had a shot.
Yeah, he wasn't on the table yet.
He hasn't had a shot, and it's took what a good
Yeah.
10-15
Yeah.
minutes. So Carlo will be a little bit frustrated.
Yeah.
He just wants to get to the table, get his hand on the table. You can see in the background there the other matches going on. The likes of Tony Robles against Jason Clark. That's a good matchup. Tony Robles like a local hero here in
a lot
New
of
York.
good matches actually.
Yep.
All are good. Okay.
OMAR Alshaheen takes a
Yes,
2-0 lead and race.
It's not easy to be stable in this game.
What a break that is. Nice break. I think it's gone dry. Wow.
Yeah, dry.
That's
yeah.
amazing, especially with the template. Because
Yeah.
he can't hit them. He can't really hit that break any better. So maybe that told me that the balls went a little bit high. You know, the second ball's down.
Yeah.
You're trying to make them in the side pocket.
Yes, true. Yes,
They
true.
went a little bit high. So that says to me he might need to take a little bit of speed off the break. This is a good thing when you're the next match on or a later match.
Sure.
You can watch to see how the table's breaking.
Yeah, sure.
Where the first match is always the toughest. It's like any tournament. You don't want to be the first guy on the TV table. You sort of want to get a feel for it, you know what I mean?
But you know something. For me, it's it's nice to be in the first match here. It's WPS.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, you know, to
Yeah.
be the first match.
Well, this pool room, it's got a great atmosphere. When you play a match here in the evening, right, on this TV table, it feels like you're playing a real big pressure TV match because it'll be really busy.
Yeah.
And you're in like the pit. It's like you're looking down at the table. So when
yeah.
you're at the table, you're looking up and you see all these people. And
Exactly.
it's like being in like the cage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when it gets to the
Sure.
finals, the atmosphere is unbelievable. And when it goes to a shootout, that's when it gets exciting. You see great
much
players
stress,
dogging
yeah.
balls
Yeah.
when it comes to the shootout.
Yeah.
Have you practiced the shootout shot?
Yeah, sure.
It's
sure.
very important.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Very important. Yeah, but you'll be surprised how many top players miss the shootout shots. A lot of them.
Yeah.
And a lot of the amateurs play them really good. But I think the reason why the guys who are practicing the shootout shot do the best.
Yeah.
Because the top
Yeah.
players, they think they don't have to practice the shootout.
Exactly.
But it's very important.
Yeah. Under pressure, they will be missable actually.
So you need to remember that if the match goes hill-hill, in this instance, if it goes 10-10, the
Yeah.
match doesn't go to a deciding rack, it goes to a shootout.
Shootout, yes.
As you can see, the circles on the table.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
play 5 different shots, you have 5 shots each, and whoever's winning after 5 shots each wins the match. But if it's still tied, then you go to sudden death.
Yeah.
A little bit like, same as penalties in soccer.
Yeah.
So he played a push out there. So he's asking Carlo the question here. Will Carlo play the combination? I don't think so. It's very difficult when you've got that much distance and it's offset.
guess,
It's a blind shot, let's say.
Yeah,
I think up and down's a good option
yeah,
with
yeah.
a one ball and try and get the cue ball behind the
Yeah.
5.
He called the one ball. Call it here.
Yeah, I think then maybe just try and put it somewhere near the 8. Just miss the 6 and the 8 would be good. Oh, he's gone that way.
Okay.
So he's a bit jumpy on that as well.
Well, he called it.
Yeah, so he's a mistake there. But has he got lucky? Or has he left a 1-3 combination? No, Shane Van Bonen is not playing this tournament. He's in China for the Masters Chinese 8-ball Championship. I believe he's sponsored by Joy Billiards, which is a Chinese 8-ball table, and they put a yearly annual tournament on.
Yeah.
So he's, I think, with his contract, and I
So
think he has to play.
a lot of fans of you asking if you will play this year, full season.
Yeah, this season I'm back playing. I'm really trying to get myself at peak condition for April for the US Open, because I've been out of the game quite a long time. So I'm lacking that match practice, that confidence, let's say. Still working on my game a little bit. So I come to this tournament with no expectation, because it's hard to do both, be involved in organising and playing. But I still look forward to playing. And then obviously I just really try and get myself in perfect shape for the US Open. But most players, because you know that everyone's going to be practicing so hard for that tournament. But yeah, I mean, this year I'm hoping when it comes to March, April, I'm back to my best, and then take it forward for the rest of the season.
Stream, I guess.
I actually play the winner of this match, so I've got a tough draw in this tournament.
Alex Berger, how much is it cost that stream?
Yeah, the stream's $8.95 per day, or $24.95 for the whole week, and you can purchase it at the willpulsers.com website. And the live scores and the brackets, you can go to our website. There'll be a link to a Q score.
Yeah. Thank you, Hadi.
So I'm very surprised at the how much he's slowed his game down, Omar. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing going forward. Hoping for him it's going to be a good thing, but as a spectator and I think a fan of his, it can be a little bit frustrating to watch when they're playing too slow.
Yeah, maybe they used to watch him play much speeder, you know.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't hurt him too much. I think I understand taking that little bit of extra 2 seconds just to compose yourself, but I mean this here, I've never seen him do this before ever.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he should know straight away where he needs to be with the cue ball.
No, the last couple days we used to practice each other, so he wasn't like that. Like that. I'm really surprised a little bit.
Yeah, I think you can get too mechanical and too
slow.
careful.
Yeah.
Then you over start thinking, and I'm very, very surprised actually what I'm seeing.
Yeah, actually, I'm always a good player, but I don't know about this speed. We didn't talk about this before.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty perfect on the 4 ball here. Just needs to. The key shot here is a 5 to the 6 ball, so he's going to try and get on the 6 for the side pocket because I don't think it passes the 8 ball.
Yeah.
So he just needs to leave a small angle on the 5, and then because I don't think he can get the top side of the 5. Yeah, that's good. So he's just going to follow this. The key is to make sure you don't get hooked behind the 10 ball. And looking on the screen, you think, well, it's difficult to do that, but sometimes you find something what you don't think is possible.
Yeah, maybe he could come to the side pocket. Maybe the side pocket here, I guess.
Yeah, it goes in the side.
Yeah.
Like I said, be careful of that 10 ball.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly. a
Nice.
touch more to the right, I'll have been stuck behind the 10. And if you try to do that, it's very hard. But it happens a lot.
Last minute.
As it is, it's pretty good because the 8 ball's going to help him with the cue ball. He's also going to be nudging the 8 ball a little bit also to this side of the table, so that's good.
Yes, Sam, it's alternate break format, yes. It's quite funny. It's quite funny chat here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the live scores up.
Yeah.
Yeah, would have liked to have hit the got more out the cue ball there. He's left this a little bit more trickier than what he wanted. It should be okay, but he's rather going to draw, which I think is the right shot. He's got to make sure you keep still on these shots. Put a nice stroke on it. Don't get jumpy. And you see that he didn't like it, so he's got back up. On the outside tables, you got live scores, and you got Conrad from Poland is up 5-2. John Moore is up 4-0. Jason Klatz 1-0 up against Tony Robles. James Iran is up 5-0 against Michael Levy. Sean Morgan's leading 4-1 against Joey Korsiak. Yeah. You see, when you leave that cue ball close to the side cushion and you go just jack up a little bit.
Yeah.
And even though he was leading 2-0, he wasn't looking comfortable for me.
Exactly. And you know, Darren, I wouldn't get up on that shot.
Yeah.
When I get down, I wouldn't get up.
Yeah. Once he. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes a bad thing.
Yeah.
But he didn't look. He hasn't looked comfortable since,
even
though he's won the first 2 games, and it was. I mean, but he ran out of position a few times. He's not getting the cue ball. He's playing very slow.
Yeah, he got up because of this. Yeah.
No, I will not be at the DCC this year. So big present there for Carlo.
Yeah.
And now the score is 2-1 to Omar Alshaheen. That was another good break. He has made a ball, but not the ball you're trying to make.
Yeah.
And the 2 balls come and saved Carlo's bacon in this particular rack, because if he did have a shot on the 1 ball there and he made the 1 ball and got shape on the 2, it was a pretty easy layout. As it is, Carlo's favourite, because it's not an easy push out. And Carlo has definitely got the advantage in the safety department between the 2 players. Doesn't mean he's guaranteed to win the safety battles, but he's definitely the more knowledgeable player when it comes to safety.
Maybe he could jump this.
Yeah, he can jump this. Me personally, I don't like it, but if you're great with a jump cue, then it's not a bad option.
Yeah, he's good. He's good at jumps. Yeah. He's good. I guess he will go for it.
There's one thing for sure: you would never see Efren Reyes playing this shot.
Yeah. Yeah. True story.
I just love. I'm a bit old school. I love all the. Oh, that's a good attempt. I love all the safety and the kicking and the strategy of the game.
Yeah.
And it's 10 ball's good because it's call shot, but in 9 ball the strategy is starting to get lost in the game, I think.
Yes.
Because they've made the break shot so easy now.
True.
The break shot's way too easy, so now it's just become a break contest and making sure you don't miss under pressure. They're the big 2 things what I think about 9 ball now is holding your bottle, you're playing well under pressure, making sure you don't miss the balls, and breaking.
Nice,
It's very rare you see any safety now. So I'm old school. Obviously, I'm getting older anyway, but
not really.
But I just love the strategy of the game. I like outthinking your opponents or trying to outthink your opponents, and that's what that was a great attempt there. Well, that's a disadvantage by the 4 ball dropping. So Omar now has the option. He can put Carlo back in, or he can shoot the ball himself. I mean, it's not terrible to shoot the ball yourself, but I don't think you can see enough of the one ball to bank it.
He can come to cushion from behind.
You can go 2 cushions, come behind, but you're not 100% sure where the one ball's going to go.
Yeah.
You got an idea, but I personally, if he can't bank this shot, I think I'd have to put him back in.
Yeah.
But he might be able to bank it,
He
or at
shouldn't.
least get the cue ball behind the 9 and 10 ball.
Yeah.
But I think he's sort of got to play like a little draw with a lot of English to do that. It's like a soft draw, because I think he's done the right shot. If you can't bank the shot, if you can't bank the ball, I think it's definitely the right decision to put Carlo back in. Because if any of these guys can see the one ball to make it, they're probably going to make it, even if it's a long shot. So this is by no means guaranteed to get safe here. He's played it slow, so this is a difference. When it comes to kicking and safety, Carlo is
one of the best.
He's definitely one of the best. And he won't be too happy with the speed of the one ball, but he got the cue ball to perfection.
Well, Adnan, here in WPS, they are shuffling. There is not. It's not picking matches. It's not about picking matches. It's just like a draw. But they are both great players.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're talking for this first round. If you take a look at the bracket, this was probably the match, the match of the round.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the top 16 players get the bye because of their ranking, their seeding.
Look at this shot.
And that was a great shot there. Very well controlled. Got a little bit lucky with the kiss on the 9 ball, but sometimes you make your own luck. But the execution on that jump shot was perfect.
It's a race to 11.
Yeah, race to 11. But maybe Omar was playing just a little bit slow because he's nervous, or the start of the match, first match of the tournament.
Yeah, he started to feel more comfortable.
Because when you're watching, it looks so easy, but when you're out there, it's a completely different. Thing. But these guys do make it look so easy. That's the problem. So when you are watching, I remember when I first come to American Pool in 2006, 2007. I'm thinking, this game looks so easy on TV. But when I start playing, and then you start playing the good players, you realise how difficult it is.
Yeah, I felt that.
Because I'm thinking, how can you miss balls on these tables? That's what I thought when I first come over. Because I had like a little bit of a snooker background and English 8-ball background. So my fundamentals were good. So I'm thinking, it's difficult to miss balls. But the more you learn, and then you start to lose position a lot because you're leaving yourself straight in. You're leaving the bad angle. So there's so much to learn. And then look at this, straighten off. Wow, that's careless.
Oh, then I will be playing on this table after this match, but it won't be for free. It will be on pay-per-view.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. You must pay for that.
And that's 2 massive errors now from Omar, the last 2 games. Carlo's done nothing. He's done nothing in this match, and it's going to be 2-2.
You're right.
Omar's played all the pull.
Yeah, you're right.
And really should be up 4-0, a minimum 3-1, and it's going to be 2-2. And Carlo's only had to make 3 balls, 4 balls in the match so far. So that's very frustrating if you're Omar Alshaheen.
Yeah.
I think he's just okay there.
Yeah, not straight.
He didn't want to get too straight though on this 8 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm joined by Mohammed. You pronounce your last name.
Mohammed Berjawi.
Yeah, he's the number 1 player from Lebanon. And he'll be up next on this TV table at 1:30. And then we've got 4 p.m. I think the 4 p.m. match was looking like Jason Shaw might have a tough match. So it probably Jason Shaw. 6:30.
Yeah.
Be another. I think we sort of picked out another potential great match.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And then the last match in the 9:30, if Christina
To
catch wins,
Yeah,
she will play Chris Mellin.
yeah.
So there's a potential, a lot of great matches coming up on the stream.
And we have something in the format, in the draw format. Pia Filler, if she
Yeah.
if she
Yeah,
won the match.
If Pia Filler wins, she plays another great break.
Nice break.
Again, the balls come high though. The two balls he's trying to make in the side pocket, they both went high.
Came dry also.
So definitely needs some adjustments on the break.
Yeah.
Even though he's hitting great, I think he needs to take some power off it, or he needs to change position of the cue ball.
Yeah.
But it got fortunate that he didn't leave Omar a shot, so Omar's going to have to play a push out. And again, I think this is a side of the game what plays into CARLO's hands. And Omar's going to be a little bit under pressure now because he's made two unforced errors, bad mistakes, when he should have won the game. So he's putting himself under a bit more pressure now than what he should be. He should be feeling good now, you know what I mean? He should have a good lead, feeling good about himself. Yeah. And against someone like CARLO, you've got to take them chances.
Guys, you must remember that the table, it's not easy, you know.
Oh, this table's tough.
Yeah, it's very tough. It's 4-inch corners, the lane.
Yeah, Gail Robles. Gail, you can go to the website and you can watch the live scores. But the last I checked, it was very early in the match. It was 1-0 to Jason, I believe.
So, Darren, can we know the size of the pocket for people to know? Let people know. 4 1/4?
Yeah, 4 1/4.
Oh, okay.
But the TV tail plays a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
I think it's just maybe just a touch tighter than a 4.25. I don't know. It's probably close. Yeah, Jason's match is still 1-0. It's showing 1-0 to Jason, and so that's a slow match so far.
Yeah.
I don't know if the scores are updated, but they should be because it's their live scores. So unless there's a problem with the tablet, I know Jason can play slow as well. So
also, Temple is much slower than 9-ball. 9-ball is quicker, you know.
But some guys are flying. I mean, Conrad's up 7-2. John Morris winning 6-0. James Aranis is up 6-1. So Sean Morgan's up 5-2. So there's a few guys there playing. Looks like they're in the groove very early.
Yeah. Yeah.
So an unforced error from Omar. I mean, sorry, that was CARLO. Sorry.
CARLO, yeah.
I was a bit surprised with that push out because he left him a very makeable shot there. But he's got away with it. But the problem for Omar here is that he can make the one ball in the side pocket, but can he avoid the 5-ball with a cue ball? What do you think, Mohammed? Do you think he can miss this 5-ball?
Not really.
Yeah, that was a problem on it.
Yeah.
And he played that quick, which is amazing.
Yeah.
He's been playing all these shots really slow, and he just sort of got down and hit that one.
He got
Might be unfortunate though.
Maybe he got his read again. Maybe.
I think he can. I think he might be able to see the 2-ball.
Yeah.
Can he see the right side? Can he just miss the 8-ball there? He's looking. I don't know. If not, he's got a kick shot in between the 9 and the 10. I'll come the side
close,
rail.
yeah, it's close.
Yeah, he's called it in the side pocket. It's called the 2-ball in the right side pocket.
Yeah.
But this is more safety thinking. That's a good shot. That's perfect.
Nice shot. Yeah. Nice
Perfect speed. Perfect hit on the 2-ball, and that's what he really was trying to do. He just called the side pocket just in case.
Yeah.
But don't be surprised if CARLO makes this past the 6-ball. Like I said before, he's definitely one of the best kickers in the game. So he'll just be maybe an inch before the 2-ball. If he can see an inch before the 2-ball on the rail,
it could go.
Then he's got a great chance to make it. Not just because he's good at kicking, but also the 6-ball might make this pocket even bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't see that side, so he's trying to make it off the 7.
Yeah, on the middle. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he didn't call the 7. So that's lost a turn. And because Omar has got the option now, whether he wants to take the shot or not, and obviously in this situation he's going to put CARLO back in. Yeah. So CARLO will be thinking, well, it's not too bad. I could have been in a lot worse shape. I could have left him the shot. So he gets another try, but this one's a lot more difficult. And it's called the top left. So this says to me he's going to draw off the side cushion, off the side rail. He's got to be this hard to avoid scratching the side pocket. They sort of slightly miss-hit it, but hit it hard. And when you do that,
That's
a lot of good
right.
things can happen. And he would have taken that result before he played the shot.
Yeah.
So I don't really see any value in trying to make the 2-ball because it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But you don't know where the cue ball's going. And he has a pretty decent safety, I think.
He will try to safety, yeah. He will try to safety.
What would you play here? You play safe?
Yeah, I play safe. Not
Didn't
like
get the
that.
contact he wanted,
I
did he?
will not play it like that. But
I thought he would have gone follow with the
yeah,
cue ball.
he must ball it.
Because then he had the 9, the
Must
4,
be
the 8,
here,
and the 3.
something here, and the 2-ball. Maybe.
Yeah, he had a lot of balls to get behind there.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not feeling comfortable.
Oh yes, Majid. I will be in KSA. Yeah, 21 March for the International Open there. Yeah, I will be there.
Yeah, someone said Mellon kicks great as well. Yeah, Mellon does kick good, but he's not as consistent with his kicking.
Oh.
He'll make some outrageous kick shots, but he'll miss some easy ones. Where the likes of CARLO or them guys, that they never miss the ball. They'll always make sure they hit the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Chris just comes with outrageous shots when it's like virtually impossible. It's great to watch, and it's great.
Yeah,
it's
Chris,
great.
yeah.
It's great viewing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He takes a lot of risk. He's a big risk player.
Yeah,
Even with his kicking, a lot of his kicking, he don't play with loads of percentage. It's like all or nothing. You know what I mean? Where your great kickers like Efren and Bustamante and CARLO, they play with so much percentage when they're kicking.
Yeah, I used to watch Chris when I was not young. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's unbelievable to watch because
Yeah.
you're never sure what he's going to do. Like Jason, really.
Good shot.
That was a good shot. He needed that.
Yeah.
Lost the cue ball. Oh, the table's very quick.
Yeah, very cool.
You've played on this table? You
Yeah,
haven't, no?
yesterday I played on this table. Yeah.
What do you think? Do you like it?
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
And the speed's good?
Yeah, the speed was quite good. Yeah.
And I believe that Razon, they're bringing a new table out very shortly as well, which apparently is going to be even better.
Yeah, sure. After 1 day or 2 days, maybe. Yeah.
And also, Razon have just brought an English 8-ball table out, and for the English 8-ball guys in the UK, you're going to be really impressed with this table.
Yeah.
It's by far better than what we use in the UK right now.
I didn't used to play English, but I would like to try.
Yeah, this table what Razon they're bringing out, English pool, it's absolutely sick.
Yeah.
It's going to be by far the best table on the market.
So this guy Majid from KSA, maybe he would like to ask you if you heard about the KSA Open in March this year.
Yeah. The guy asked me about it. My only thing to him is that the prize payout is a bit too top heavy. You understand? I think it got
20,000.
I mean, if you win the tournament, it's great. But if you don't win the tournament, then if you don't finish top 3, top 4 for a foreign player like myself to travel there, it's very hard to break even.
True.
So, but the tournament's very good. I know he'll get some international players, and they're sponsoring some players to go over.
Yeah.
And I told him I'll look at the dates again because I need to figure out my schedule for March.
Yeah.
And now you might have the Chinese 8-ball World Championships in March also.
Yeah.
So it's tricky with the dates, you know what I mean? But I hope it's a great success. It's probably doubtful I'll make it this year.
So, guys, Darren is not going to be there.
Yeah, it's doubtful I'll be there this year. But in the future, if it's a success, and then I would definitely like to go there because I've never been there.
Yeah, I hope for them all the luck.
Yeah, I actually like the Middle East. I went to Kuwait for the first time a couple of years ago, and I was amazed how beautiful that city was. And what about pool in Lebanon? It's popular. It's big.
it's coming bigger now. It's coming bigger. Yeah, we have now our league. You know, federation have some leagues, qualifying leagues, and something like that. Tournaments all the time.
You have a tour over there. You have a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, a lot of tournaments. We have maybe Lebanon have maybe more than 1,000 players.
Wow.
Yeah. And
what about how many pool rooms over there?
You could find more than 30.
Wow.
Yeah, you could find us.
What is the population in Lebanon?
We have now maybe 7 million in Lebanon. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive. And if you've got that many players and that many pool rooms. Because in the UK, American pool's a dying game. We have the GB9 ball tour, which is like 5 tournaments a year, but besides that, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And only maybe 100, 200 players.
Yeah. You know, Amran and Mark came to Lebanon to play Lebanon
Yeah,
9
yeah.
ball open last year. Maybe.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, I had a good turning stone last week.
How did you finish in turning stone?
I finished 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about Omar? How did he do?
Omar didn't play.
He didn't play?
He didn't play. He arrived to Denver, and from Denver to here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Adnan. Darren Appleton speaking, yeah. Former world champion.
Yeah, you got Darren Appleton and Muhammad Ali.
Same family
Lebanese
name.
#1.
Same family name. No one could say my family name.
Al-Bajoui.
Berjawi.
Bajoui.
Yeah.
Al-Bajoui.
Yeah. You're welcome, Majid. Anytime.
So he's got a tough shot on the one ball. It's not the one ball. The one ball's tough enough, but
Yeah.
getting position on the free ball's even tougher because the
It's
6
makeable.
balls.
It's makeable, but
But I don't think you can avoid the 6 ball.
yeah,
I don't think. Maybe you can.
you must hit it 10.
Yeah, that was a problem. He couldn't miss
Yeah.
the 6.
Yeah, that's it.
So for me, he should have been playing safer. Because he knew if he hit the 6 ball, he was virtually going to be snookered. Hooked on the free ball. And so, even though it was a nice stroke and he made the one ball really nice and clean, I couldn't see how he could miss that 6. It's called it in the side pocket. So it's important to call the shot just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd like to make it, but he's really thinking he'd like to get it safe. And that was a
Good
decent
shot.
effort.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
And I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, snooker.
Very happy. That was a good shot.
Good roll.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. It's my first time doing this commentary things, so I'm not expert.
No, expert now. He'd be could be a full-time job. Okay, I'll always be coming off the side rail. He's caught it in the side pocket, so he'll be playing this at a speed so that the cue ball should come down table behind the 4 ball. And if he hits it at a good speed, he might get a really good result here, even if he don't make it. Ooh, he went full out for that. There was no like two-way thinking in that shot.
Yeah.
He was really trying to make that one, and he was pretty close. Only missed it by a couple of inches.
Omar have a good chance here. Have a good chance here.
Yeah, I watched a bit of John Morrow last night with his left hand. He switched hands because he had a bad shoulder, and he plays virtually as he looks the same to me with his left hand as what he did with his right. And some people are saying that he looks even better with his left. So that's crazy to be able to have that talent to be able to play as good with both hands.
Yeah, true.
Then you got Darren Appleton, that's me, and Mohammed Al-Bajoui.
Yeah, true.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
finally.
Lebanese #1. Oh, that's a bad one there.
God, oh my
I know he didn't have a full pocket for the the 4
you
ball,
can't
but,
cheat. You can't cheat those pockets. You
but
can't.
he missed that badly.
Yeah. No, Jalal is not here.
So just play this with a touch of inside, just kill the cue ball. Oh, he's looking to, maybe he's got more angle than I thought, so he's looking to bump the 5.
Yeah, to dodge it, yeah.
As you could see there lining up. I thought he could have really just play this really softly with a lot of inside, hold it, but maybe he can't.
Maybe. He could. Yeah, that's it.
That's a good shot. Played that to perfection. He played it exactly how he lined it up. Yeah, John Morrow had a good turning stone, and he nearly turned Jason Shore over. He was down 8-2.
Yeah.
Come back to 8-8 and
8-8,
lost
yeah.
9-8.
I saw
Jason
that
went on to
match.
win the tournament, so
Yeah, I saw
who
that
knows?
match.
John could have won the tournament if he'd
Yeah.
have won that match. John, a very dedicated player. I think he was practicing last night for about 6-7 hours. The previous day when I arrived, he was here till like 3 o'clock in the morning, still practicing. He does like putting the hours in, does Mr. Mora. But you guys put a lot of hours in, right? I see you practicing a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Very important.
I do, yeah.
You got to feel sharp all the time.
I need to practice maybe 5-6 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do that when you're back home?
Yeah, all alone also, not with anyone. I can play with anyone, but it's better for me to play alone, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of my practice alone.
Yeah. I did some drills from your
Yeah. Yeah, I need to do some more.
yeah.
You played in the World 9 Ball Championships this year?
Yeah, I played. I lost the first match to Alex Bagalain, 9-8.
Did you?
Yeah, I was up 8-5.
You have a chance.
Yeah, I got one chance, and I came dry after this, so he won 9-8. And second match I lost from 1 to Singapore.
Oh, yeah. Yap?
Yeah, no, not yet. His prime maybe.
If you get one timeout each.
Yeah.
But if you need an emergency timeout,
Yeah,
you can go.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's happened to me a few times in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I've had my timeout, and then like an hour later, 1 hour later, I desperately need to go to the toilet, and the referee says I can't go. I says, well, I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, what am I going to do? If you need to go to the toilet, you need to go.
Yeah.
So I've had some big issues with referees and organisers about that.
Yeah.
And especially if you're one of them people that drink a lot of fluid as well, water and
They must go.
yeah. But sometimes even when you're nervous, it makes you want to go even more. You know?
Yeah, also, yeah.
Nice shot here, good speed from CARLO, perfect speed. Couldn't have really put that much better with his hand. And it's good because he hasn't left the one ball close to the top rail, so it's not an easy hit because the two's obstructing the one ball, and because of that, he's playing a jump shot, and that's a lot of balls to get over. So he has to jump over the free ball here. But this is going to be like Superman.
Yeah.
I don't like this shot
It's
at
four
all,
wall.
but if he's comfortable doing it and he's great at it, then fair enough. But
4-wall jump shot.
I won't even think to play this shot.
Yeah.
Wow, how well did he jump that?
Yeah,
I know he's not got a result, but he
Yeah.
made that look so easy.
Yeah.
A lot of people there would have the cue ball would have gone off the table. Yeah, it's amazing how good these guys play with the jump.
Yeah,
shot,
Amar have good ability in jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. He have good skills.
But there he had to travel a long way to get over the free ball.
Yeah.
And then control the cue ball like he did do. And if he'd have hit that one ball a little bit thinner, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, sure.
But it's not easy to get to the two ball here. He's got to put loads of right English on this. So he's looking to go 1, 2, 3, 4 rails to get position on the two into the bottom right.
Yeah.
So this is not easy. But he's very good at these shots. Especially the Filipinos, because they're good at twisting their wrist. They're good at twisting their wrist on this shot. There you go. Perfect.
Good shot. Good speed.
They just twist their wrist right at the end there
Yeah,
on
good
that shot. It creates a bit more spin.
Very funny and E-dubs.
Yeah, I don't agree with having one timeout each in the middle of the match. I think you should be able to take a timeout when you need it.
Yeah. So
That was a nice shot as well. He's got perfect here on the free. So it looks like CARLO's just starting to hit the ball good here, Mohammed.
yeah, he started. Yeah.
And you've got to say that OMAR could easily be leading 5-1 here.
5-1. Yeah.
And he should be.
Yeah.
With his ability and the chances of what he's had, he should be up 5-1 really. But it's all ifs and buts. And we all know that if you don't put the likes of CARLO Biado under pressure when you get these opportunities, it's gonna be tough to beat him. But he's okay. He's still in the game. But
Yeah, I guess.
OMAR knows that he can't afford too many more mistakes.
Yeah, I guess CARLO and some others from Philippine players, you know, they love to play 10 ball much more than 9 ball.
Yeah, I mean, even 9 ball, the only thing I do with 9 ball, I practice a break.
Yeah.
I don't even really play 9 ball.
Yeah.
I'll practice 10 ball all the time.
Yeah.
And then for 9 ball, I just practice the break. Because if you play 10 ball, then you go play 9 ball. 9 ball looks so much
Yeah,
easier.
it's easy. Yeah.
So I say that to a lot of people I coach. I says, just practice your break 9 ball. you don't need to practice 9 ball. Just practice your break, and then just focus on playing 10 ball. Because that one extra ball makes a big difference. There's a lot more congestion on the table with that extra ball, and you play a lot more strategy. Your patterns are going to be better.
Yeah, true.
Carl looks like he's starting to hit the ball well here.
He takes a lead.
And he takes a 4-3 lead. You can see our sponsors there in the background.
Yeah.
We'll check them out and support them. We are at the top table, or even contact our manager.
Yeah.
Or by email. You can email in info@willpoolseries.com. Shirley Hang, the Will Pool Series manager, she'll answer all your needs. That was a good break. He took a little bit off the break there, and he got the ball in the side pocket.
Yes.
So that tells me that anybody who's watching this match, they know that this table, you don't break the balls too hard. So just taking that little bit of power off the break, hitting it about 60-70% power.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be the secret to success on this table. And he needs to stay in this match because
it's close.
just pick up his tempo as well.
Yeah,
Pick a tempo. Just play your natural game.
Yeah.
And
he's on rhythm. He's on rhythm, yeah.
Yeah, he looks
speed,
like his speed's picked up. Yeah. Perfect angle here. And that's a key to rotation. Just leaving an angle. Angles are very important.
Yeah.
Where the snooker style players and guys that come into the game at first, that they leave themselves straight in a lot, and then it's very difficult to get to the next ball. And then you start chasing the game, and then they end up losing position, or they end up missing the ball because they've got to do something crazy. Yeah. Where the top players, they always get perfect angle all the time, perfect speed. Make the game very simple.
Oh, Shirley, no, Darren was saying that Shirley is the boss.
Yeah, one about the glove, the Will Pool Series glove by Predator.
Yeah.
They can contact you if they want one. Contact Shirley for all your needs. She'll take care of you.
Yeah, she's the boss.
Not kidding.
I know. I had a talk with Shirley. She's a nice person, you know.
Yeah, she's a character.
Yeah.
Left this a bit tougher than he needed to.
Yeah.
There you go. Caught that a little bit fat there. Didn't hit that in the middle of pocket, so that's why he's slightly not got on the 9 ball the way he would have liked.
Yeah, I guess he's okay.
He's okay. He's going to take it in the top pocket though. Yeah. He would have liked it in the side pocket, but he's going away from the 10 ball, so that's no good. Oh, nice stroke here.
Nice shot.
He's hit it good. He's definitely looking better now.
Yeah.
And playing at a better speed. And we have it attack. The Revo quality is different class to any other black shaft on the market. I can guarantee you that. It's made of better material. It's a more. It's just better quality. Full stop. I know this for a fact. I know there's other companies bringing the graphite shaft out, but the quality is not as good as the Revo. That's 1,000,000% sure of that. I know that for a fact. I'm not saying them shafts don't play well. They probably do play well. You know what I mean? But the quality, Predator's by far head and shoulders above anything else out there.
Thank you, Darren, for the explanation.
Yeah, I mean, I have used the Revo. I've gone back to the regular shaft, the 3142, more so because with the Revo, because for me, it's a very powerful cue. Yeah. And my game's more feel. I'm more of a field player. So at the moment, I'm still working on trying to find the right balance with the Revo. But the Revo definitely suits the amateurs. Yeah. It definitely suits the guys with a straight big stroke, like your Chris Mellins, your Mika Jimenez. I mean, there's a lot of guys using the Revo now, and they love it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's personal preference.
I play with Revo now. 12.4. I'm feeling good. Okay, Diamond Dallas. Yeah, Common Glove is good, but you need to try this Predator. I tried it myself, you know. and it's much cheaper than $40. You will love the skin on that glove.
He's got a tough shot here. He's got to go twice across the table.
Yeah.
Somehow miss the side pocket, somehow miss the 5 ball, and get back over for the free ball, unless the free passes the 4 ball, which I don't think it does. So this would be a great shot if he can get position here on the free ball.
Yeah.
To the top left. Wow, nice
It's
effort.
a nice shot.
Well, that was the problem, missing that 5 ball.
It wasn't to be like here.
But it was a good shot.
Yeah.
Made sure he made the ball. He's got an easy safety here. Just slow roll, put him behind the 4 ball. No, just take your medicine. Don't try and do anything too fast. Or he could stun round and draw him behind the 5. So that's actually a better option.
Yeah.
I would have liked the cue ball a little bit closer to the 5.
Yeah.
Just to stop the one rail kick and also to stop the jump shot.
Yeah. You're welcome, Diamond. Anytime.
Yeah, Mika uses the Mez Ignite. And Shaman Boney uses the Q-Tech Graphite. I think the Ignite's not come out yet. I think it's coming out soon. It's going to be, I believe, $550. So it wasn't a bad shot from Carlo. Left a tough shot for Omar. He has to slow roll this to avoid the 8 ball and to get position on the 4 ball. So nice, easy stroke on this. Nice, perfect.
Nice shot.
He starts with the ball better now. Look at the speed of the table, got him in a little bit.
Yeah, yesterday we was playing on this table, me and Omar. He said that he is not comfortable with the speed. You know, he don't feel good in playing on this speed. He used to play more
Now,
slow.
Mika's using the Mez one, the Mez Graphite Q. He called it Ignite. Wow, nice bank shot. Hey, he's picked his game up now.
Yeah.
And he's playing quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mika's using the Ignite. He might have been using a Revo, but he's definitely using a Ignite. Obviously, he's the main guy at Mez as a player. So they would have given Mika one before it comes out in the market. Obviously, they'll have asked him to try it, see how, get some feedback, and obviously he's going to be the first guy to use it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I was probably the first player to use a Revo. Obviously, I did a lot of testing for Predator with the shafts, so with 1 or 2 other guys. Yeah, carbon fibre. The table's perfect, Marty. All the players haven't.
Oh.
Wow, look at that.
Oh.
That's one of my strokes.
Yeah.
A lot of movement there.
Did you see his hand?
Yeah, a lot of movement on that
Yeah.
one. We're very surprised, actually, because he started to look good.
Yeah.
Started to look good, started to look comfortable, started playing quicker. I thought, oh, he's on his way, and then make some crazy mistakes in this match. Because he's dominated the match in some ways. If it was like football and you have like a possession game, he's had 75% of the possession.
Yeah, true.
On this table in this match, but he hasn't been clinical in the final third, let's say.
Remember, it's just an open shot. I don't know what's happening to Omar.
Yeah, that was cold.
Really, guys, maybe if you don't know Omar, he's a good player. Maybe the table, he's not comfortable there. It happened. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all miss balls.
Yeah.
We all dug balls, and we all put a bad stroke on balls, and that's what he did there. I mean,
it's normal.
Tell me, I've seen the greatest players in the world miss straight in 8 balls under severe pressure, or even in practice. You can miss these balls in practice.
Yeah, sure.
It's just the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
He just didn't prepare himself well for the shot. Maybe thinking about something different, and probably told himself I should get up here because I don't feel comfortable. And sometimes you do. It's just a mental. That was more of a mental error more than pressure. I mean, there's no pressure at 4-4 because it started to look good.
Yeah.
He's just very careless.
Yeah.
Very careless.
Yeah,
And put
could
a
be
bad stroke on the
careless.
ball.
Yeah, could be careless.
Because if he had that same shot to win the match, you put your house on him to make it, right?
True.
But it happens. That's sport.
True.
You see guys miss open goals in soccer. You miss guys miss a 20-yard field goal in
Yeah.
American football. You miss a guy missing an easy 2-point shooter at
You
basketball.
know, a lot of penalties.
Well, this is why we keep watching,
Yeah.
because you never know. You just never know. And it's amazing sometimes the mistakes you see great sportsmen make. It's like Tiger Woods. I've seen him miss a 2-foot putt.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? A 3-foot putt. It happens. It's
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
that's a drama, and that's why we keep watching. You want to see drama and see guys under pressure. That's why I love the spot shot.
You know, guys, I've been watching Darren for a long time ago. You know, I guess he's the best under pressure.
Ooh. Yeah, a lot of people said that. But
Yeah.
I don't mind the money matches in general. I won't say they're bad for pool. I think if they're advertised right and they're playing the right manner, which they are doing, they're playing, what, $20,000 each. They've both got plenty of time to prepare. It's going to be, you can watch the match. To me, it's more of a challenge match. It's not really, to me, they're not really a money match where you go in a pool room and you're trying to rob somebody. I mean, that's bad for pool. As a professional pool player, he shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, challenge.
If you go in a pool room and you ask someone to play a fair game, that's okay. But when you've got players who are purposely ducking and dumping to try and earn money, I don't agree with that at all. And you put yourself in great danger by doing that.
Yeah.
Because you have to be careful with doing that, especially in a country like America. But if the matches are pre-arranged,
Yeah,
both
it's a pure
great
challenge.
players.
Pure challenge. Yeah.
Yeah,
pure.
it's like watching them. It's like watching a big final.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're both players probably getting staked, and they'll get a cut of the money.
True.
Thank you.
True.
They'll get a big cut of the prize money. They might have a little bet on themselves. So whoever wins is a winner.
Mm-hmm.
So they're basically playing for a big purse, a lot of pride at stake, and also it's good for their brand because they're advertising themselves.
Yeah.
People are talking about it. But yeah, it's a great matchup. Bergman is very dangerous, but over that distance, my big worry for Justin is the break.
Yeah.
I can't see how he's going to overpower. I don't see how he's going to overcome Jason's break.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in a long race 10 ball, if Jason's playing well, I think his break's going to be the big difference in the match. Because unless Justin's massively improved his break in the last few months,
Yeah.
then he has to somehow find a way to break better than what he does.
But he's not participating in any event now.
Huh?
Bergman is not participating.
No, I think he's practicing a lot, and he plays a
Yeah.
lot of tournaments around his area, but he don't play enough big tournaments,
Oh,
like you
okay.
say.
Oh, okay.
But he's for this match, he'll be practicing really hard. I don't know what tournaments he's been playing in, or I would imagine he's preparing.
Yeah.
But Jason, I know for a fact he's preparing. He's in the gym every day. He's got a personal trainer now. He's practicing like every hour's under the sun. He's looking in great shape. It's the first time I see him yesterday for about 2 months, and
Yeah.
I can't believe how much weight he's lost since I see him at the Moscone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Jason, the last 2 years, one of the best players in the world, so he's definitely favourite in the match. But Bergman can win, but he needs to find a way to break just as well as Jason. OMAR, it's like one step forward, one step back in this match.
Yeah.
He's sort of playing well,
He's still in.
but
yeah,
making
still in.
crazy mistakes. Yeah, this is Darren Appleton, and I'm joined by Mohammed Al-Bajoui. Yes, the Lebanese #1.
Hello, Weil.
Yeah, the pay-per-view starts at 1:30 p.m., folks. This is a free match, and we'll be live pay-per-view from 1:30 p.m. Then you go to our website, all the information on there. Appreciate the support.
Yeah. You're right, Diamond. Jason Clark is a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, who do you like between Bergman and Jason?
For me, I guess Jason's favorite. Yeah.
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 Nice angle of that shot. That makes the score 5-5. We're at the halfway point. Yeah, don't sleep on Mohammed. He can shoot. You won't be surprised if you beat Mike Duchesne. Nice break that. See, he just changed the position of the cue ball there.
Yeah,
It took a little bit off it.
Yeah, he adjusted, yeah.
So the guys are starting to adjust now of how the table is breaking. And what a great skill that is in itself to figure out the break and the different positions with the cue ball, get the right speed. And he's absolutely perfect here. He's going to play this with a bit of inside English. He'll be aiming about 1 p.m. on the cue ball. Imagine that the cue ball's a clock face.
Yeah.
He'll be aiming about 1 p.m. on the cue ball. Just a touch of inside, not too much. You don't want to overspin it because then you're more chance of missing the ball. You don't need to overspin it. Just nice and easy, just like that. But make sure you make the ball. I mean, you might see him miss that ball once a year.
Yeah. I was want to tell you, I didn't see Carlo in the match yet. You know, he's not.
He's just hanging in there.
Yeah, he's not there.
Well, I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean, like I say, you might see him miss that particular ball once per year. And it's one of the matches that you feel that if he can get in front, he'll probably take control because of how the match has gone. Yeah. So when Omar is making a big mistake, Carlo's not quite punishing Omar also. So
yeah, true.
Omar, and that mistake gives you confidence. Coming to the table, it gives you more confidence. Yeah. But at the same time, it's very important to punish the mistakes.
Yeah. You will be sure that he's frustrated, you know.
It hurts you more when you don't punish your opponent's mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Exactly. Well, if you make a mistake by your own self, it's not so bad. But when your opponent makes a bad mistake and you don't punish it and lose the game, that is where your mental strength is really tested.
Yeah, Troy. I would like to see Das winning this. Yeah.
What's that?
So Troy, it said that Das is going to win this.
I don't think I'm winning this one, but I'll try. I'll try. Oh, look at this!
Oh my God!
Wow, that's unbelievable. Wow. Look at Carlo. He's coming to the table. He's a bit confused.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he can believe his luck. I don't think Carlo knows what he doesn't know what to do. He's trying to get the cue ball off Omar, and he hasn't. That's funny. That is.
They are not there.
Yeah, I think they're both like zombies at the moment, trying to figure out what's happening here. They've both been punched a few times. They're on the ropes. He's coming back. He's getting them back off the floor.
Yeah.
Carlo's a bit like Manny Pacquiao now after a 12-round fight. Can't figure out where he is. Plus, he got a bit of jet lag there. He's,
well,
and I play actually the winner of this match, and I know for a fact that they're not going to play this bad, right? It's just the way it is, you know what I mean? They have that one match where both players are struggling, but the next match they play like God. Yeah, always the case. Yeah. But if they do play like this, I've got a good chance. But you always expect, when you're playing good players, I always expect them to play well. Yeah. Then I haven't got to worry about them. I just worry about myself.
And maybe
worry about my own performance.
Yeah. And maybe it will be another match, you know?
Yep. Yeah, you just worry about your own performance.
Exactly.
Don't hope that your opponent's going to play bad.
Yeah, don't speed there.
Because that never happens then.
Yeah.
Well, again, he's lost the cue ball here.
Yeah,
Carlo is a lot tougher than what he wanted. I mean, it's a natural,
he's
but he needs to
cue ball again. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to make sure you make the ball. The favourite for the tournament with the bookies is Jason Shaw. He's 11-2, and then I believe it's Joshua Filler, maybe Dennis, Clenticachi, Carlo. They're the 5 favourites.
And Kazak is also. Alex Kazak is also his favourite.
Yeah, he's 20-1 with the bookie.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be one of the favourites, but the bookie gave him a good price.
Yeah.
On William Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'll tell you, it was a good price. Mike Duchesne, 28-1. Yeah, I know he's playing you, but but it's double elimination. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Also, James Aranis is 25-1.
Yeah,
that's really good value.
True.
Even Conrad, the Polish player, is 33-1.
Yeah, they have good odds. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good value on the book.
Yeah.
Well, Carlo will be absolutely over the moon to win this rack, to take a 6-5 lead, and Omar sadly, Sean Summerhill, he arrived last night from California.
Mm-hmm.
He was scheduled to play Michael Badstubner. But Sean, unfortunately this morning, got some bad news that his wife had to go to hospital, so he's had to leave the tournament. So we wish him and his family all the best.
Yeah.
Mike Solano is up 7-2 against Deborah Pritchett. It's nice to see the Gills having a go.
Yeah.
And Met Vergara is down 4-8 to Majsko Fortuniski, he was a good price also.
From Poland also.
Poland, yeah. Very quick player.
Yeah.
Then all three Polish players what's here, they play very quickly.
Yeah.
In Poland, it seems they rather play quick or slow.
Yeah,
There's 4 or 5 very good players that play quite slow and 4 or 5 that play really quick.
Yeah, also they have Victor Zelensky. He plays so much quick. Well, I don't know, Mohammed SVP. I don't know why. I don't have information about this. Maybe Darren could.
What's this?
About Shane Van Boening. Why?
Shane's in China for the Chinese 8-ball.
No. The question is why he does not participate in this event before.
He's only played one. He played the one in July.
Yeah.
Which was here in Steinway.
Yeah.
I don't think he got to the final 8. I think he finished 9 through 12.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play the one in Romania. Obviously, it's a long way to go, let's say.
Yeah.
And this one is in China. He was going to play. I spoke to him at the Moscone Cup, but then obviously Joy is one of his sponsors. So I think he has to play the Chinese 8-ball in Beijing.
And I guess he likes to travel. That's it.
But I know the Chinese 8-ball because of Joy's sponsor. I don't think. I think he's contracted to play the tournament.
Yeah. So he should be there. That's it.
Why he didn't play last year? I mean 2017. I really don't know. That's I don't know. There's a lot of players what don't play, and there's a lot of players who do play. I mean, that's the same with every tournament. You know what I mean? You don't always. There's always players missing every tournament you go to. There's always some players missing. Always some great players. Even the US Open, World 9-ball. There's some great, like Dennis Orcolo didn't go to the World 9-ball last in December. So myself, I mean, there's a lot of great players what missed great tournaments. It's just the way it is. And that's the schedule. I mean, there's a lot of tournaments throughout the year. Some tournaments just don't float your boat. You might not like the place where it's been played at. You know what I mean? It's a lot of factors. Family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on in people's personal lives.
Corey, no, not really. Darren didn't said that. Just Shane have another tournaments to be played. And
No, as far as I know, well, I'm the owner of the WPS, and I have a really good relationship with Shane Van Boening, so I don't think it's anything to do with that. It's, there's never been any argument or disagreement.
Yeah, another commitment. Just.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing the lack of Americans in the tournament, especially the top tier players. I mean, Bergman's not here, Skylar Wood was not here, Billy, Dennis Hatch, Johnny Archer, Shane. Only they can answer that, whether that's because of the WPS or the New York. Maybe they don't like travelling to New York. But this time of the year, it's cheap to come here.
Yes, Corey, Shane is one of the best.
Yeah, Corey's not here. Corey was going to play, but I don't know. Maybe worried about the weather or something.
Yeah. Okay.
But New York is pretty cheap this time of year. I mean, we're staying at Paper Factory, which is the best hotel in the area, and it's like $100 a night.
Yeah,
so
I'm there.
Yeah, so if you're sharing with somebody, it's $50 each a night.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's a nice hotel.
Yeah, I'm sharing the room with Omar.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
This time of the year, the flights are cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, I understand in the summer it's very expensive in New York. So yeah, I mean, but
maybe because of taxes, you know.
I've had great support from the Europeans.
Yeah.
And it costs them twice as much. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of Asian players, so
yeah.
I don't know. It's just obviously that's what we're trying to change. We're trying to change the American mentality, try and get them to play in better competitions and better fields. Let's say where. I understand the financial side of it. It's not easy.
Okay.
Carlo, he's been quite careless, very careless in this match.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, with the Paper Factory. Paper Factory Hotel.
Yeah.
It's about 5 minute walks from from Steinway. And it's got a nice theme to nice feel, nice got like
Yeah, nice
ambience
hotel.
is really nice, you know what I mean? It's very nice atmosphere.
Yeah, nice hotel.
It's got a nice feel to it. It's like got a lot of history in that place.
Yeah.
A very old building, but they've made it really modern.
Yeah, exactly.
And anyone can come to the venue. It's free admission to come and watch. Like you got some of the best players in the world here, and you get great view of any table you want to watch. You talk to the players. Some guys might even give you a game.
Actually, all
6-5,
players
yeah.
must, if you ask for a game, they are acceptable.
Yeah, Mohammed, he said that he'll do a little coaching clinic between 5 and 6. You want to come here, he'll give you a game.
If you were there.
Didn't want to kiss the 6, but it's okay. It's okay. So now it'll just come 2 rails that use the 3rd rail to kill the cue ball, because you don't want to get stuck on the rail. And then just make sure you leave it close to this 3rd rail. Oh, he's drawing. I didn't like that. I didn't like that shot. That could have gone wrong, but he's played it perfect.
It's good, yeah.
I would have gone the other way. I'll play it with follow off the top, the side top, and come that way.
Or
He
maybe
played it
if
great.
Or maybe if it went to the outside, maybe he can hit the 10 ball, throw the 7 ball and hit the 10 ball.
Yeah, I don't like kissing balls unless I have to.
Yeah.
But he might do that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be terrible to use a 10 ball as a marker.
Okay.
That's why I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I think that's what he tried to do, and now he's left himself a lot tougher shot than what it should have been.
Yes.
And because of the mistakes he's made, this makes this shot even more missable.
Yeah.
If he was playing well and he was confident, then I would never expect him to miss this ball. But now he's got to think about making it and getting position. So he can't put. Do you put a big stroke on it and come round for the 9 in the corner, or do you dolly the ball for the side?
It's a nice shot, yeah. Nice
So he's
shot.
dollied it, left himself a little bit more of a trickier shot on the 9 ball than what he would like.
Mohammed, I really don't have any idea about tower. I know tower matches, but maybe Darren could help you about this. I'm sorry.
Bring it back. Yeah, now he has to go up and down. It's actually a lot more angle than what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a lot of movement again.
He's moving too much.
Shit, that is really off the shot there, Mohammed.
Yeah.
Very surprising. I've
Yeah.
never seen him really do this before.
Yeah, really.
I mean, we all miss balls. I've seen him miss balls, but I haven't seen him move as much on the
His
shot.
body,
Yeah,
his
his
body
body.
action. Yeah.
I never associate him with body movement.
Yeah.
There's some players that do move on the shot, great players, but he's not one of them. So I don't know. Did he have a bad night's sleep?
No, he slept good.
He don't eat the food right. I don't know.
No, he
Maybe
slept good. He woke up and take his breakfast. He came to practice a little bit, so he was good.
Amazing, huh? Carlo, I bet he can't believe what's going on here.
Yeah.
Carlo's nowhere near his best game either. You know what I mean? So he's played maybe a little bit more, less mistakes than Carlo, but I mean Omar. But he's made mistakes himself, but just not as many or as bad as Omar.
This position
best
again.
And these middle pockets are not easy. Trust me.
Yeah, I know.
These are because we tighten the pockets up a little bit, so this is not a big pocket.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
And this is a tough shot. When you're under pressure and you're not feeling great, these are very missable. Missed it. Ooh. I thought he actually, when he hit it, it looked wide.
Yeah.
So he actually great stroke, and you're hitting the ball nice. The outside tables they're pretty easy to play on. But if you're not feeling it and you're starting the ball a little bit too hard,
it will be
then the tables play tough.
Yeah. I believe they are much bigger pockets, but they are not easy. to hit the
Well,
ball.
I think this table, I think
Yeah.
the pocket size is perfect.
Yeah, for this table. Yeah.
I think professional pool players, you're supposed to make the game a little bit harder, not make the game easier.
Yeah.
And in the last 12 months or so, I've seen a lot of promoters, organisers, they're making the game too easy.
Mm-hmm.
When the standard keeps improving, you need to make the game a little bit tougher. Test them.
Yeah.
Let's see how good they really are.
Yeah.
But when you're making it a break contest and playing on buckets, then to me, it's a bit disrespectful to the professional pool player. Because what you see, that's a great shot. What you see now is
Shot.
himself. Wow. Because we got lucky there, very lucky. Mohammed, what you're seeing now is that
He's laughing.
these mistakes, what you're seeing from from Omar, sorry,
Yeah.
and some of the mistakes from CARLO
Yeah.
on a 4.5 inch pocket,
Yeah.
that might have gone in the pocket.
Exactly.
The, the ball might have gone in the pocket.
Yeah, sure.
So you're not getting punished for dogging the ball, for like choking or whatever. Where now, if you don't put a good stroke on the ball, you're going to get punished.
Yeah.
And that's the way the game should be.
Yeah.
And the pockets do have a little bit of forgive in them, just enough, you know what I mean? So that you can swing the cue ball around the table, play your bank shots, play your kick shots.
Yeah.
But what I like about this table is that if you're not feeling good and you're not in great stroke, then the table's going to beat you.
We're gonna punish you. This last
Ooh. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, the winner of the defending champion of this particular tournament, the grand final, is Clenty Catchy. He won the grand final last year, so he's the defending champion. Chris Melling won the last one, which was the I don't want to get this wrong, do I? It was the Razon 8-ball classic in Romania. So Chris won the 8-ball in Romania back in August or September.
Yeah.
The first event this year was the Players 9-ball Championship, which was won by Dennis Grabe.
Mm-hmm.
The second event was the Aramith Masters. Oh, he's miscued. He's miscued and made it. That's incredible. Look at him.
They said a foul.
No, it's not a foul. No, it's not a foul. He just miscued.
Yeah, Omar said it's a foul.
No, it's no foul. It's not a foul, though. He just miscued. Everyone miscued, you know what I mean? He doesn't...
Yeah, it's nothing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a normal miscue. Like, we've...
What Omar is asking.
Miscue is miscue. It's not a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Joshua Filler won the 10-ball Masters in July.
Yeah.
And then Chris won the last one, but the defending champion of this tournament from last year is
Catchy. Yeah.
And he nearly didn't make it because he was in China for the Chinese 8-ball.
Maybe they will ask you about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a regular miscue for
Yeah.
me.
John is coming here.
Yeah, just a miscue. He's like coming off the rail with his tip, and it was just a regular miscue. It wasn't a foul.
Okay. Miscue. Yes, sir.
So, yeah.
I think what Omar's trying to say
Yeah.
is that he sort of tried to play the shot, and he's hit the cue ball and then stopped it with the top of his
Oh,
cue,
yeah,
and then it's gone through. But with what I see, that didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't
The ball
happen.
didn't stop. He just miscued. He hit over the top of it,
True.
which we all done that loads of
Yeah,
times. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
true,
So to me, it was no different to what I've seen. I know he's going to be upset about it now, but
No, Damon. It's not a foul.
just miscued and went over the top with his ferrule. I mean, it happens loads of times, and I've never seen it being called a foul. Nice break. Maybe he touched too hard though. He's made the top two corners. So that's good. And he's got a good shot on the 1 ball here. So he might come round the back of the 5 and the 7. He'll play like a stun shot. I'll play like a little punch stun shot here. Come round the back of the 5 and the 7. well, whether the ferrule or the tip, whatever, it's gonna. I've seen that shot miscue hundreds of times. I've never seen anyone call a foul.
It's a good shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
No, it's too late for a replay now. The game's restarted, and when there's no referee, then it's a tough call. But to me, it was no foul.
Great shot.
Nice stroke there.
Yeah.
Let's just bump off the cushion a little bit. Yeah, and I actually think he hit that break a little bit too hard. I think he needs to take a little bit off it because he didn't make the side balls. The two side balls just went a little bit high past the side pocket. But he got the two balls on the top, left and right. Not played this perfect. He would have liked that another 2 or 3 inches. So he was straight in on the 6. So he's got a slight off angle. He should be okay. He'll probably just kill it. Where he's holding his cue now. But it makes the 7 to the 8 ball a little bit tougher than what he would have liked. Mohammed, you're back in the booth.
Yeah, I mean,
Got the Lebanese #1 player here with me, and is the next matchup against Mike Duchesne.
yeah.
Be a good test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Omar's just got to cut the silly mistakes out. As I told him outside, I said, look, Carlo's not playing great either, so you just got to hang in there and just start taking your opportunities.
Yeah, Omar is a good player.
Nice shot, perfect speed, perfect control. Got the right side of the 8 ball. You don't want to be the wrong side there. So just put a nice stroke on this. Up and down with a cue ball.
Yeah.
And make sure he keeps his head still this time. Nice, that was a better stroke.
Nice.
Again, very quick table, so he's just lost it by 2 or 3 inches. So now I would imagine he's going to punch up the table here, just past the side pocket, maybe a diamond, then off the top rail and back round on the side rail to the right hand side where he's standing now.
Troy, I would like Mike to roast me. Yeah.
Mike is going to roast you. We will see. The famous last words. It hit a little bit closer to the middle than what he would have liked there, and that's the reason why he's landed on the middle of the table with a cue ball and left this a little bit trickier than what he would have liked. Normal circumstances, he'd make this 99 times out of 100.
Yeah.
But the way this match has gone, it's not a gimme. There you go. There you go. And when the pockets are not buckets, that's what happens. Like I say, I play the winner of this, and I know for a fact that they won't play as bad as this. So again, hit the break maybe a little bit too hard. So the guys who will be playing on this table got an advantage going into the next matches, knowing you need to take a little bit of speed off the break.
Yeah, not even the speed, only the bucket size also are different.
He's conceded 2 games where the balls are over the pocket, so it is what it is. I mean, he's only hurting himself by conceding. I don't have a problem with it. His opponent's delighted because he's conceding the rack. I mean, the last one, I mean, it doesn't matter. The ball's over the pocket.
Yeah.
But it's just frustration, and it happens to us all sometimes. Well, I think he did the right thing, did Omar. He took the time out to get out of a slump. You take your time out, try and reset, rethink, and hopefully you come out firing on after the break. But sometimes it don't work, and sometimes it does. And then sometimes you just ride it out, keep grinding, and then sometimes you might get over the line playing badly. Like CARLO, I mean, he's played bad as also in this match. He hasn't played as bad as OMAR.
Yeah, he's not good.
But it's like here, I mean, if CARLO wins this match, he's going to be delighted to win. He's not going to be happy with the way he's played, but he'll be chuffed that he's won the match because he knows the next match he'll probably play a lot better.
Yeah. Well, Mazen have to work. Well, he didn't come because of his work. He's not playing now, you know. Thank you, Marley. I appreciate that.
Well, if OMAR is going to make a comeback, he's got to do it now.
Sure.
Because while CARLO's still on 9, he's still got a realistic good chance of winning. But if CARLO gets a 10-5 or 10-6, then it's very, very, very difficult to see OMAR coming back.
Yeah.
But if you can keep him on 9 for at least the next 2 or 3 games, then he's got still got a really good chance.
Yeah, if he got 2 games, it will be 9-7. It will be close enough.
Yep. Win this game. He's got the next break. Can break and run, make it 9-7. Yeah. Ask CARLO the question then, because that 9-7 becomes a massive game. So just take one game at a time, one ball at a time, and just relax. Really, I mean, now the pressure should be off him a little bit because he's made that many mistakes, and he knows that he's sort of expected to lose from this position. So sometimes you can start to relax and just play a game.
Yeah, you'll be settled free, you know. Free, nothing to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice stroke. Nice and easy. Put a nice and easy stroke on it. Stayed down. Not a cue ball perfect. You can see he's got a nice stroke. When he's hitting the ball nicely, he hits the ball nice. Again, he hit that one really nicely.
If CARLO continued to make some errors, I guess somewhere could come back.
Yeah, that's what I said to OMAR. I said the good thing is that he's not playing well. So I said you just got to hang in there and hopefully you take your chances.
Nice throw.
I don't expect him to miss this one. Well, this is to make it 9-6, and OMAR will be breaking. So raise to 11.
Okay, nice.
Nice. Double elimination. So it's not the end of the world if you do lose.
Yeah.
It isn't one of them tournaments where you go in like 10 matches playing any World Pool Series tournaments.
Yeah.
This is the second year. We've had eight tournaments, 7 here in Steinway, and he hasn't played in one of them. Yeah. And he actually lives in New York, so that really surprises me.
He got 3rd in Turning Stone.
Yep.
Nice.
We're sponsored by Outsville. That's the official rack for the tournament, so that's why you see the template on the table.
Yeah.
Gives everyone the same rack, a fair rack, no arguments.
Dry break.
Everyone gets the same rack, so that's where the game should be. There's no arguments about racking and stuff like that, gaps here and gaps there, and cheat racking, all that stuff. We haven't had one issue in the 2 years on the World Pool Series regards racking, and that was one of my main focuses, is to get rid of all that nonsense, because it causes a lot of friction between the players, a lot of fallouts, and we've seen it at places like the Derby, like guys nearly fighting, you know what I mean, turning stone, racking for each other with a regular rack, and then he's giving you a bad rack and blah blah blah, and then it's nearly coming to punches.
You know, Darren, I was there this year in player meetings. Mike Zuckland, the organizer, was telling the player that we should not have issues with racking the balls. Just rack and break, that's it.
Easier said than done.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where it should be. But if the referee, that's okay.
Yeah.
But when the players know a lot more about the rack itself than others, then it's a big advantage.
Yeah.
So I ain't disrespecting Jason or Shane or any of them guys, but the same guys win Turning Stone every year. And there's a reason. I mean, obviously they're great players anyway. They can win any tournament, but to be that dominant in one particular tournament, obviously the rack plays a big issue.
Yeah, sure.
The good thing with this tournament, or most tournaments with a template, there's going to be no issues with racking, and everyone's got their fair opportunity. There's no disadvantage, because there's some guys who can rack the balls better than others with a regular rack. So I'll tell you what was impressive though, Mohammed, is that Chris Melling won the Derby City 9-ball last year with a regular racking your own.
Yeah.
And he's one of them guys what's got no idea about racking, like how to rack the balls, which gaps to leave and to guarantee a ball. So it's impressive you can win that tournament just by not having any idea on how to let's say manipulate the rack.
Yeah. This year Derby City have this magic rack.
Yeah, this year that's good. Yeah.
Akistat.
Now this year they're using the magic rack, so that's good.
Outswell for Outswell. Yeah, not Akistat.
And using 9-ball on the spot, which is even better.
Yeah.
Well, Carlo, there's a big opportunity here to get to the hill. But didn't hit the 5-ball great, he hit that into the rail. And I can't imagine him being very good with this bridge, so you need make sure you don't quit on this shot. He hit it good, hit it really well. Even though he didn't look comfortable at all with the bridge, he hit it actually really good. He couldn't have really placed it better with his hand. Now he's going to come back across here and apply the 7 in the bottom left, I believe. Yep, nice and easy. Making sure he leaves the angle. Perfect angle here, so he got option to go forward, but he really wants to come across for the 8 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
If he'd got straight on the 7, obviously it would have been automatic, and that's what he's looking at now. He hasn't got quite enough angle, so he'll just come forward with this and maybe even play with a touch of inside. And usually he plays these shots really nicely because he's got such a beautiful touch.
Side buckets.
There you go.
He came to the side, yeah.
We've got the next match at 1:30 p.m. Mohammed Al-Bajoui from Lebanon against Mike Deshane from USA. It's a pay-per-view, so you can go out to our website, willpoolseries.com, and purchase a stream. Ooh, that went side door. And because it went side door, he sort of landed twitched in between.
Yeah.
Scratching his head like Ephraim Reyes. We all got that little scratch from Ephraim Reyes. We like scratch the back of our head, the back of our hair, and it's all because of Ephraim Reyes is to blame. Well, whether you use an extension or not, it's personal preference. Some players don't. The Filipinos they love stretching for the shots. Very rare you see a Filipino with an extension on their cue. And this looks like it's going to be perfect. Perfect speed here. Great shot. And this is going to take him to the hill. 10-6, be 1 game away.
It's 10-6.
CARLO Biado. So anybody in the New York area, especially Steinway area and Queens, let's say, if you want some coaching, get in touch with me via Facebook, wherever, and we'll sort it out. Again, I think he hit them too hard, Mohammed.
Yeah. It came dry also.
And that's the reason why it's come dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to ask about the dress codes. What about the dress codes in the event?
The dress code?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dress code, obviously, pants, trousers, polo top, a dress shirt, shoes.
Is it
got to be black?
Is it alright if somebody came without those?
Well, as long as they're black, sneakers are okay. Black sneakers are okay.
Yeah.
But long as they're not like coloured, you know what I mean? Like
And the pants.
yeah, the pants are got to be trousers. I mean, long as they're not, long as they look like trousers.
Any colour.
Yeah, any colour, but long as they're smart pants.
Yeah.
Where like obviously demons and jeans are shorts. Obviously with that one, it's not allowed. Nice shot there.
Good shot, actually.
Yeah, I do have the perfect practice DVDs. I actually brought some with me also. So, oh, he's leaked this out. I thought he got the snooker, but he didn't. He's going to play this bank shot as a two-way shot.
Yeah.
But if he makes it, he knows he's probably going to win the match. And he's made it. Great
Fantastic.
shot. You don't want to get on top of the 7 ball. Oh, it couldn't have landed any worse. That's the worst place it could have landed. So that's a bit unfortunate there. Now it's like a hell of a tough shot, but he's also slightly, he can't control the cue ball here. He has to go forward, and it's a little bit off angle, so he might try and make it and then take a really thin cut on the 4, but this shot, just making it's very tough. Be careful, that 7 ball is, that was a good shot. I think that's the right shot for safety.
Wide ball.
Pretty unfortunate there to scratch. He hit the ball really well, actually. So I'd have to say that's unlucky. He knew the cue ball was going over there somewhere, but it's a bit unfortunate. It was more unfortunate where he landed after he banked the ball. So one last lifeline. One last roll of the dice here for Omar. Oh, a little bit of a surprise, not a shock, because obviously Tony Robles is a class player, and especially back in the old days, he beat Jason Klatt 11-5, so that's a really good win for Tony. Sean Morgan won 11-8 over Joey Korsiak. I'd probably say that was a little bit of a surprise also.
Shane lost.
Sorry?
Shane Morgan lost.
Who?
Who lost?
Sean Morgan.
Sean Morgan.
Yeah, he win 11-8 over Joey Korsiak. That's a good win for Sean.
Yeah.
Everything else has really gone to form. You can check out the live scores. You can Q Score, go to World Pool Series, or go on our website and you can follow the links. And also, don't forget, after this match, from 1:30 p.m., we have Mohammed Ali, the Lebanese #1, against Mike DeShane from USA, and that's every match from 1:30 is pay-per-view. But the good thing is that you get a second opportunity. If this was like a single elimination round, then it'd be a hell of a lot more disappointed with himself.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely he's sort of dominated the match in some ways.
Yeah.
But he just made too many silly mistakes. That was a nice break. I think he got a little bit unfortunate with the cue ball. Did the cue ball get kicked down there, or did it top spin down there? But most players break really good these days. They practice a lot of their break, which is a massive part of the game. I think there's 2 ball passes the 5, Mohammed.
Yeah, exactly. I practice the break 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe a day. It's important, you know.
Okay. And if you're in the area, or close to the area, you can come to Steinway Billiards, and it's free admission. Come watch all the great players live. You can mix with them, talk to them. Ooh,
Good shot.
nice shot.
Good shot.
Nice shot. Yeah, and then the matches also, I think you can watch them back at some point. After the tournament, they'll be uploaded to YouTube. So again, won his own break here, very important. So 10-8, all of a sudden, it's game on again. Now the next, Carlo's break now is massive. And he's speeded up his play as well.
Yeah. It's 10-8.
Perfect break. That's his best break of the match
Nice
right there.
break. Okay.
The 2 ball Ooh. To be fair, he couldn't have landed any worse.
Uh-huh.
How well he broke them balls, everything's flying everywhere. And if the 2 ball stays on the table, it would have been a lot easier. The 1 ball would have stayed on the top left there, would have been a lot easier.
Let's see
Now he's got a shot where you just don't want you don't want to play it, but you might have to call the 10 ball.
Yeah, see the 10 ball, yeah. Mike goes.
But the thing is that only one of the balls he calls counts. So if he calls a 10 ball and he makes the 3 onto the 9, for example, which he'll probably try and do, he doesn't make the 10 ball, he loses control of the table. So I'm guessing he's going to call the 10 ball just because it's a money shot. And I'd probably say he's probably a 60% chance of making it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It looks pretty well set, but he's still got to execute it really well.
I guess a little bit of follow, not to the drone, you know? He must not draw this shot. Or stop shot on this shot. He must follow it.
Yeah, not too hard, not too soft.
Yeah.
I think he's going to miss it fat. Yeah, I thought he would. I
That's
fancied him to miss it fat.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's what he's
Omar
done.
have a good chance now.
He had to play the shot,
Yeah, sure.
but he didn't want to play the shot, really. But he had to play it. That's call shot, because obviously, if the 10 ball wasn't there, obviously he would have called the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Well, that 10 ball was a big carrot. Wow, what a turnaround this is here. That's a little bit of luck he needed. Yeah, over 1,000 views now. It'd be nice if you all purchase a stream for us, supporters.
This shot is important. He must game short here. That's it. That's it.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
He's lost his chalk there. This nice and easy. There you go.
Good shot. Good shot.
And that's the thing now, is that most people are using Teon chalk or Predator chalk, and it's round.
Yeah.
So when it drops on the floor, it seems to roll forever. So it's harder to find, right? When you drop the chalk on the floor, it just rolls everywhere.
Yeah, not a cube.
Yeah, where obviously the square blocks are just stopped more or less dead.
Good shot.
So 10 to 9.
Yeah.
So the comeback is on. That little spring back in his step. Nice break. Oh, that's terribly unlucky. How unlucky is that? How many times do we see it as well? And look at the break as well. It was beautiful. Unfortunately, though, he would have come dry. But at least the cue ball might have landed somewhere where he might not have had a shot on the 1 ball. He might have left a really tough shot to get from the 1 to the 2.
Yeah.
Where now he's got ball in hand. It's and you look at the lay of the land. You'd have to say he's a 95% favourite to get these.
Yeah, it's open. But let's see. I have a feeling.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it's been one of the matches where, well, you look at the table. I'm trying to look where it can go wrong, really. I mean, probably 5 to 6.
6 ball, yeah.
5 to 6, but I mean, look at the 4 ball. It's perfect for the 5, so even that looks so hard to see how he could make a mistake there. But you never know when it gets to the last game. When it gets to the last game, anything can happen.
Sure.
But I'd be very surprised if he doesn't get out from here. But it only takes one loose shot, and that's not it. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, only saving grace here is a 5 to the 6 if you don't get on the 6 right. Yeah, it's perfect on the 4 here. Just play a stop shot.
Okay. Let's
But
got a position.
it's
on
one of
the
them. It's
six.
one of them. It's one of them racks where
Yeah.
you couldn't really ask for a better layout
Mm-hmm.
when you're under severe pressure or blah blah. He hasn't really got a ball what he can miss. It's only position what he can miss.
He has some issues in speed.
There's no
so
ball on the
let's
table
see.
what's missable here. It's just whether he gets position on the
Let's
sixth
see
ball.
the speed.
There you go. This is what he needs. Carl, perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the only thing that could go wrong is position. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
all these balls are virtually unmissable. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all over the pocket. So
Okay. Middle, side. Yeah.
well, he's going to take it in the top. So let's see. Let's see how he plays this.
He'll play soft.
Ooh,
Yeah, he'll play soft.
perfect. Perfect. And that is good night, Vienna. It was all about that one shot, wasn't it? It was all about the 5 to 6, and he played it virtually perfect.
Yeah.
Omar will be very disappointed with himself.
a bad
Carlo
draw.
will just be unbelievably
Yeah.
relieved.
It's a bad draw for Omar.
And I'm pretty sure that both players will improve their game from this point onwards. Especially Omar.
Yeah,
I don't
you
think you're
know,
going to see Omar miss them type of balls again.
Yeah, because it has been a lot of bad shots, so next match will be better, I hope so. Okay.
Oh, great match, even though it wasn't a great quality. It was a
Yeah.
great match. Both showed a lot of art. I'd like to thank Mohammed
Thank
for
you.
joining me and
Thank
wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
And don't forget, the next match is coming up very shortly.